what? Don't I smoke its popcorn?
I've got a backpack filled with half-finished promises and unfiltered dreams, but no faith anymore after everything I've seen. Too much corruption in the system, too many ghosts in the machine. So here it is. This is how real that it gets, how much I mean this. Take me to any restaurant whose owner I can't meet. I'll tell you now, I might sit down, but I won't eat. When Gilly asked me why I rhyme, I said I'm trying to save the world one silly bull at a time. And some people say that I'm sick and twisted, while other people claim that I'm slick and gifted. Well, if you think I'm exceptional, I'm the norm. If you think I'm angry, I'm the calm before the storm. You see, it's America in some ways, but somewhere lost between the plains and the subways, indigenous bone splinters from settlers' wagons, our better future has been cashed to ashes. And Der Fuhrer tells us that staunch nationalism with the loss of freedom doesn't make us fascist, and that this is just really the beheaded. Now there's no one left to give up on me. I keep chasing the American dream but can't seem to sleep. Even these shrinks with their PhDs are having a hard time trying to label me. Bipolar, post-traumatic, narcoleptic, insomnia. I live in the land of the waking dead, because when I try to rewrite these nightmare scenarios, they toss me back. And sometimes the telly clouds my vision so much that honor can't find an honorable mention. I try to find a way to keep the networks in check, so I drag it outside and I smash the set. A passerby stops to ask what goal I'm after, so I think for a minute. And then I tell the bastard, I'm trying to start the social revolution faster, but the only weapons I've got are a pen, pad voice, and this ghetto blaster. It's a vintage boombox from a pawn shop. They used to hang on the same blocks where the kids first learned about smoking Glocks and token rocks. I was in the shop trying to find my own CDs when a voice in the back of the room said, "Help me, please. If you can hear my frequencies, have a kind heart and save me, mister. To turn over a new leaf, I had to burn out my favorite resistor. It was worth the sacrifice. But every day I miss her. I miss her." I told them I can feel you, mister. Here's an NTC thermistor and a Zener diode as a voltage damp. Now when the heat turns up, you'll be more amped. Buddha said when a student's ready, a teacher will appear. I say when teachers are ready, the students will hear, and the effect that it has will last for year after year. And if you're not with us, you must be against us, like schools that held us as mental prisoners, teachers who segregated black from white, taught us about freedom-fighting heroes and then said not to fight. And you've got to admit that the way that we're living is having a negative effect on the children. We've got 2 generations of kids with hearts so heavy that their pants are silent. If it were built, they still wouldn't use it. Can't read a book or a map, so they'll get lost in music. A condom's cheaper than abortion, but they'll rarely choose it. If you think this is just hypocritical, here's a little list of the things that I'm doing. Leaving a clear path for the kids to follow. I read some books by Che Guevara. Boycott any restaurant with clowns, cartoons, or onions blooming. And any store that has shut its doors to prevent a union. I know one day we'll have the chance to treat CEOs like snitches and throw the crooked off interstate bridges. But until we get that chance, don't work for big business. Don't buy the products that support that kind of capitalism. And avoid paying taxes, or you're funding the prisons. And it isn't detention. You can leave if you want to. If you don't leave soon, my words may haunt you forever and ever until you reach your grave. Your thoughts might twist to include the way I ran into the grave. It's my curse. My brain won't stop and my thoughts won't cease. This is the only way I found to find any release. And if I run out of room before I release enough rage, I'll write over my own words when I finish this page. Writing about life, I've learned to feed off the pain. So don't worry about me crossing from sane to insane. Just give me waterproof books and let me read in the rain. All I want to do is just read.